Well, coming up to the line now will be Bob Tasca and Tim Wilkerson. These guys are both down in the points, 8th and 10th. And if you're down in those positions, you can't afford any trouble at all.
Pressure. Indy was pressure, trying to get in the countdown. But, you know, obviously we take one race at a time. You can't overthink it. Certainly can't try any harder than we try. We come into every race to win.
Ultimately, you have to do the same job every time, all the time. But, you know, countdown pressure, yes, it's there. And, you know, and we just deal with it the best way we can, because ultimately, you know, it's all about the championship.
I have no place to go but up, and that's the way I'm looking at it. I'm a wild card. Whatever happens, happens, and we're going to go for it every weekend. Doesn't really make much difference. Can't be worse than 10th now, can I?
Burnouts now complete for Bob Tasca, also Tim Wilkerson. Meanwhile, at the top end with Ron Capps, how much did not having lane choice impact the results of your run?
Yeah, it was huge. You know, we had problems Friday. Tim Richards did a great job of finding the problem. We finally made a good, clean run on Saturday, and that's the whole deal. Of this place, we just didn't think it'd be that big of a deal. But you know, last year the countdown, the same thing happened. The track was great Friday and Saturday, and something happened Sunday with I don't know, prep or something. Tim came back, and all the crew chiefs were scrambling because the left lane was peeling up, and that's what happens when you don't have lane choice. So it's our own fault. You know, the general, he reached in and said, I need to stage you way outside the groove, and you got to go along there and try to go around this stuff that's peeling up. It's our only chance to get through there. And sure enough, right where I went in that spot, I mean, that's where it came loose, and that's just, that's part of it. I mean, I'm not sure how many mulligans you're going to get in this this deal. We've got the car to bounce back and do it. There's no doubt about it. Napa guys are, they're bummed, but we'll get through it.
Thanks, Ron.
And here comes Tasca Wilkerson. I talked to Chris Cunningham. It wasn't just to change tires, to use tires because of the sun. They actually had a right rear leak on the sidewall. Talk about a lucky break for the Ford team.
Well, it didn't carry all the way to a round win for him, though. 412, 306 miles an hour for Tim Wilkerson. And now Wilkerson will move to face Mike Neff in the second round.
Well, and if lane choice is an issue, then Tim Wilkerson's going to be happy because he has lane choice. He did go 412 in that left-hand lane, and obviously when you're 10th in the points coming in here, that's going to make your crew plenty happy. Say, yeah, guys, we're still in this thing.
That's going to make for an interesting matchup because they're both crew chiefs as well as drivers. And